and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and to Qa'Rajh's Tower. So, well, we got a summoner or a conjurer of some sort, a storm Qa'Rajh up there, and a spider Daedra there. Now, I don't believe that... I believe the mission very clearly said that I could not kill Qa'Rajh in his tower, which means that I would have to, if I were to kill him, I would have to somehow get him outside, or perhaps in the tunnels down below. However, he is a court mage to the court of Bravil. And if I am not mistaken, I believe that the court mages are part of the mages guild, which I happen to be the archmage of. So here's hoping. We'll probably have to... Would he be here? No, that looks like a regular summoner. He would probably be at the top, wouldn't he? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I see a flame up there. And the top. So that's probably a bonfire, a personal study and such. But here's my thinking. Killing everything down below is A-okay. Huh? You can't see me. You just thought you saw me. Alright, so start with you. You're gonna be troublesome if you live. What the? I knew it. Ah, bugger. Just this guy up there, and it doesn't seem like anyone else noticed. Oh, it's a brazier. Huh. Well, seems like the storm Qa'Rajh can't find me, and it will eventually calm down. Still though, there is no need. Okay. I believe conjurer, yeah. So just a regular conjurer, nothing problematic in taking you down. Let's see. There is one person up there, and I'm guessing that's Qa'Rajh himself. Giant door needs a key. So we came out here, and I believe this is more of an exit out into the world. So, well, I think we're in the clear, but just in case, I will draw a longsword. Well, I will have a longsword ready. Ah! God damn it! Another spider Daedra. Okay. Oh! That's something. Sure, why not? So yeah, I don't know why the spider Daedra didn't pop up, but it must have been in somewhere else. Also, I don't have the longest range on this detect life spell. This is only the small one, which is part of the Ring of the Grey. Had I taken the one of major detect life, I could probably have detected the spider Daedra beforehand, but, well, that was not the case. Well, it's a lot of fairly easy. Well, I suppose the whole getting to here would make it difficult for anyone without lockpicks or spells to get past here. You'd have to go through the castle, through the underground passage with all the monsters and conjurers, and then get to here. Not a lot of thieves can manage that. So what's in here? Oh, skeleton with nothing to it. Small crate. Nope, loose bones. No interest. What? Really? What? That's a Daedroth. Oh, he's in there. Okay, so I just have to kill everything else. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, it fell. I'm guessing Atronox aren't exactly great at... Oh, they... So it's a spider Daedra. Ah, coming up the stairs. Alright, well that got a little more action to it than I expected, but... Well... Do you think there's treasure in that room? Nope, it is just a window. But there was something up top. Obviously that's who we want to talk to, given that he hasn't been aggravated by all of this. And, you know, the fact that he seems important. Okay, what do we have here? Sorry. It's a bit of coffee that wanted to make its way back up my throat, and I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't going to let it happen either, so it was just a... How did you get up here? I'll take that. Don't need it, but, well, you don't need it either, because you're dead. Okay, no, don't draw a weapon. Okay, so... Well, this is a bit of a gamble. But the good thing is that we have a save file very close by. So I will take off my Ring of Shadows and Ring of the Grey and go back to my more standard equipment, and then just talk to him, you know? Not,
I used to think you were a hero.
Yeah.
Have you heard? Someone desecrated the tomb of Lathasa. No wonder her ghost haunts that place. You too.
Well, he doesn't seem to mind. Whatever history and culture. I believe that may be a Irish Tower key. That seems useful. It doesn't have the stealing, so this is probably okay. Key-shaped arrowhead. That is what we want. I found a key-shaped arrowhead, but not the whole arrow. This must be what the Grey Fox is looking for. At least as close as I can going to get. I should take it to him. So I believe I can only do this because I am part of the Mages Guild. Yeah, there. Apprentice, Bloodgrass, Inkgold. Okay, well, have a nice day. Night. That was kind of stupid and unnecessary. Oh, we do have some armor and equipment that needs repairing, so let's do that while we in a spot where we won't. So this should lead out to the land just west of Breville. Seems I was right. Yeah, I remember going up here and be like, why can't I open this door? What are we close to leveling in? Armor and blade. Well, that's lucky. Well, convenient. Because we have a blade out. Some bandits down here? No? Well, alright. So I believe the Grey Fox was in Coral. But since we went through the underground tunnel... Ooh, bear. Well, that will also do. Since we went through the underground, we haven't really cleared this place out when we went to Breville in the first place. So there's a fairly decent chance of bandits, bears, and buttheads. I haven't met a butthead in this game yet, but I'm certain that it... Another bear. Yep. You killed yourself, mate. That's not really what I wanted. I actually wanted to slash him. Because I'm not getting levels out of just blocking. Other than my light armor and then my armor. You don't want to do that. Ebony arrows. Yay, I will take those. It likely also means that I picked up some ebony arrows. What was I hit by? Ah, it doesn't matter, it didn't affect me. Well, so much for the moment of surprise. Let me just grab some coffee before we get the next encounter. So the alien ruin up there, Anitville, I believe it's called, usually have a will-o'-the-wisp and something else guarding it, be it an ogre, minotaur, or a spriggan. The other things are not so bad, but the will-o'-the-wisp, I'm not taking any chances with that. No siree. What have we got? Spriggan. And a will-o'-the-wisp. It sounded like it had a lot of weight to it, and I don't believe that glow dust actually does. Odd. Should we strike through the forest? Yeah, well, why not? It's not really that much time saved, but it really doesn't make sense to go on the road because I've already been that way when I went to Breville. And, well, I cleared the road, and sometimes, often they don't respond that quickly. So going through the forest will hopefully mean we have a higher chance of getting some encounters. Oh, then there's the road anyway. Well, we'll follow the road when it's convenient, like now. If there is encounters on it, then nope, there's the dead bear that I took out on the way. Given the fact that we are now in not only in contact with the grey fox, but also the difficulty and complexity of the quests given, it feels like we are towards the latter half of the Thieves Guild questline. I don't know because I've never played through it before, but it definitely feels like that. So, there could be bears here. No. What? Really? From that much? Oh well. Upping my reservation skill is definitely not a bad thing. Not the most useful thing to my character build, but definitely not a bad thing either. Flat, open area, almost a glade, but what is that? Is that Pelt's Gate? Yeah, I believe it is. Oh, hello! Uh-huh. Pelt's Gate, yes. Wonderful. So I wouldn't expect encounters from here on out because we'll mostly be following the road as it actually fits with where Coral is from here. But it's worth checking out. There are a couple of places where I don't believe there were encounters on the way here, which could mean that there are now encounters going this way because then they have respawned. I don't know exactly how fast they respawn, but usually summoners here. Nope, he's dead. Good, good. I really don't like summoners. One thing is being a mage and hurling spells from afar. That's fine. But when you combine that with cowardly summoning of creatures to fight for you, particularly when you can essentially keep doing that because of how quickly Magicka regenerates, it becomes rather annoying. Though I suppose you could turn it around and use it as an opportunity to grind. Because summoners and other people with summoning magic don't tend to want to get close, as they leave that for their summoned creature. Athletics skill increased. It's gotta be up there. It's gotta be pretty high athletics and acrobatics now. I believe acrobatics at 100 is where you can jump off the surface on water. Not entirely sure what athletics is at 100, but well, once the message pops up, we will know. And since it's not a major skill, it's not really that important. So, essentially, because jumping and running, or swimming, could help you level up, you can select them as major skills, and doing so means that you can essentially avoid getting into combat and just run and jump. the sake of a video, it could be... Oh, hello!
Yeah.
Hi! Not sure what you did to me, but it didn't work. Well, we got a little bit of a hit from the hammer. We got a little bit of block, not that that matters. So we got a little bit of light armor. We will get a little bit of armor, and we got a little bit of blade. All in all, a perfect deal. Though we are far from the next actual level. Yeah, there's not even any progress on it. To be fair, I did level up while we were in the tunnels down with the summoners, and that's where we did the leveling up. So it's no wonder that the next level, 30... What was it? Oh. Wrong tab. Ah! Level 35. Okay. No encounters here, given that the wolf's corpse is still lying here. There could be one on the other side, though. But there wasn't. Okay. I don't think I've ever had any encounters on this stretch of road from Fort Ash to Coral. I'm not complaining, it's just more of an observation because, you know, sometimes there's far between encounters and sometimes they're fairly close. This is one of the places where you'd think there would be more. After all, it's a major road going to a major city, so you'd think that trade going along those routes would be easy prey for bandits. Beasts are a different kind of game because, well, they're just out in the wilds doing their thing, eating berries, you know, wild things. So that's more of a, they can wander into the road and suddenly be like, oh, you are on my territory, I don't like that, no, angry. And that's more like their kind of idea, where do bandits literally seek out the roads for the sake of mugging and robbing passers-by. So it makes sense that bandits are more often found near roads. Still though, the camps indicate that... we'll cut through here. I wonder if Modern Orion is home. That would suggest not. Well, he is sort of busy with the Fighters Guild, so it wouldn't surprise me. I believe I have a little bit of reward to collect. No, I'm completely stuck once I put it on. Dad! Get out of my...
I've been waiting.
Arrow of extrication.
You have the arrow of extrication.
I only have the arrow's head.
I'd hoped for the whole arrow. But that is not your fault. I will have to have it repaired. This arrowhead advances my plan to... never mind. I may have need of you again in the near future if my plans hold. Here is your reward. I am also promoting you to Master Thief in the Thieves Guild. Fathis Ooze of the Imperial City will be your new fence.
So you have to go through all of these fairly difficult quests in order to get a fence in the Imperial City where the Thieves Guild sort of started and where there's most beggars and where the waterfront... okay.
Shadow hide you.
So now we have to wait. Well, wait is... Since we are in Coral, I might as well check in with Modern Orion and the Fighters Guild to see how things are going. I believe they want some orders on what to do next. Might as well since we're here. After that, we will head towards the Imperial City. As that is where it is easier for the messengers from the Grey Fox to find me. I have a feeling I'll be going to one of the other cities. Fighter skill over here, wasn't it? Yay, I believe so. Ah, yes, I was correct. Whoop. That's the porter. Nope. The Grey Fox may be contacting me soon. Until then, I sell more stolen property. Wasn't there supposed to be a until then I should sell more? Whatever. So Fathis Ulis is the best fence. Alright. It doesn't matter because we are done with the thievery. Okay.
Yes,
Back!
Master. You need me.
Not really. But I need you! Well,
You're the
duties.
boss. What orders do you have?
That's
That's fine. We'll still get some solid revenue and pick up some new recruits along the way. Not a bad strategy. More revenue means more gold in all our pockets. More men means that we're likely to have more spare equipment around here. I live...
And
Take
I
care.
do that because why? I'm pretty decked out, but I believe that I can collect. Ooh, that's not bad. I thought it was just gold. Apparently, it's also equipment, and that's kind of nice. I can open this. Is that just a regular sword or long sword replica? It does 1 damage, so that's a no. How about this? Glass or replica? Glass Elven Sword replica. Show weapons. What's in here? Oh, you'd think that you'd be able to see that given that it has glass windows. Probably doesn't. No. Looked like a skill book, but it was not. Oh, varieties of dead nah. These fine steel, that's, well, they are pretty, but okay. Got my reward. So there isn't much to do in terms of walking around Coral because, well, the main storyline awaits, and I'm certain that more stories involving the Mythic Dawn will open up more quest lines in the cities. Oh, it was the sign. It was like, what is that in my face? Wonder if the sack... Oh, yep, the sack is still here. And no one have left a new dead drop. Well, I suppose that's good. The old one was kind of a... Actually, this guy ran away. I wonder... Is there a new proprietor in there, or... Technically, I'm not breaking in because I was invited into this house, and thus I'm allowed to be here. What is this? Mysticism. don't really need to steal anything, but, well, it sure is a nice place. Oh, what? Crumpled piece of paper. Is that something I can read? Nope. Off you go. Probably just fell off somewhere. Fine steel short. Well, I didn't take this guy for a red velvet garment. Where would you have a highwayman's shirt? Well, I don't need to get clothes. What is this? Cereal brandy. Why does that look like a potion and not like a, you know, bottle of alcohol? That's kind of odd. So this guy, before he was falsely assassinated, had a throne, looking out the windows, sitting eating cheese and drinking meat and wine. It doesn't sound like the worst life, honestly. Okay. Ooh. Brothers of Darkness. Oh, yes, of course you would have that when you're dealing with the Dark Brotherhood. Makes sense. Still, though, he was just a contract. Oh, cheeky. What? I'm mostly looking for loose change and small pieces of coin. I don't need him, but I mean, he doesn't live here anymore, so I suppose I could pick up small stuff. Whoa! Are they on top? They are, aren't they? Okay, well, yoink. That was pretty odd. See, a thing that I want to... Assassination. A thing that I want to level up, but don't have to, is my mercantile skill. And I do that by selling and bartering with other people. So, getting a lot of... Ooh, that's a wine rag and a half. Ah! Gold! I scared myself with gold. An interesting thing to say. Yarn. Double yarn. Where the yarn yarns, you don't go yarn. Hey, yep. Ooh. That was a crate. Nope. Oh, but shit. Again, don't need the lockpicks. They don't weigh anything, and I happen to be a collector. Ooh, cheese. I also happen to be easily distracted. Oh, hard. Please. Wait. Oh. I'll do something over here. Also hard. I've opened both your basement doors. What are you gonna do? Well, he's not here. Lots of other stuff than gold in the chests here. A cupboard of wine and ale. You have a whole wine rack over the other side. Okay, what's in your basement? Food. Pumpkin. Barrel. That's an odd place for shoes, but okay. Yep. I didn't do that. Wasn't me. Looks like a bread roll. Ah. Nope. Oh, so that leads up. Ah, okay. More wine. You know, I start to see where you got in trouble with people. Why do you have an axe? for chopping bread and cheese? Isn't that a bit extreme? Oh well, you can be happy that you're not here because you put torches in a barrel. Now you may not know this, but that's a no-no. That's a big no-no. That's a I'm going to kill you no-no. But you're already gone, so I'll let it slide. Nothing. It's not that dark down here, but... the night eye does make it easier to see. No. Aha! Well, that was not what I wanted. But it didn't hurt either way. I believe my alteration skill is maxed, so yeah. Oh. My security skill isn't though, so... Ooh! Knock knock! No, that thievery doesn't... well, I'm not technically stealing. All of this is allowed, is legally acquired. Because I was invited into this place, and if you invite a thief into your place, well, they are allowed to take whatever they can get. Not really, but in this case, that is actually how it works. Also, he's not here and he's not coming back because there was a price on his life. Man had to run to fake his own death with a professional assassin. I had to go through a haunted chapel undercroft in order to revive him. Just get a poison that works, knocked him out for a couple of days. Instead of all that. I suppose it's more convincing. But still. Sure is lucky that he wasn't buried. Imagine that, oh, the entire plan of fake assassinating me worked, whoops, but now I am 6 feet on the ground in a wood coffin and covered in layers of dirt. And I can't get out, and then I died for real. Well, unless you're a Kill Bill. I don't remember what the heroine's name were, but okay, quests. Is it actually stolen? Haha, so it actually would count towards a what's it called? Towards fencing. Well. Quests, yes. Reach my goal, no. Once a week, no. Oh. Oh, so this doesn't give me a... well, unless it wants me to speak with the Grey Fox.
I'm listening.
My pleasure, really. I could be wrong.
Oh,
Do you think?
what?
I've never noticed. I see.
So
What's the news from the other parts?
the Grey
They say
Fox,
syndicates of
is
wizards.
in there? Well, if I can get the messenger right here, that would be much, much quicker. And I certainly wouldn't mind.
Greetings.
So, let's see.
Greetings, Khajiit.
Good to
What's
see
new
you.
with you?
What's
Oh.
new with you?
They say
Our business is done.
I ran into some
What?
Our business is done.
It seems
So,
some
you're supposed to be in the
survivors
Imperial
become
City.
most dangerous.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's the deal with that, but well, okay, we'll just go to the Imperial City. So that's our Imperial City fence in Coral. Again, not sure what it's doing there, but seeing as I've already ventured back and forth along the road from Qa'Rajh to the Imperial City. I will make a little cut here and see you in the Imperial City. Okay, we are back in the Imperial City. The waterfront, but yeah, still the Imperial City. Yeah. The roof jumper! And you can't stop me. I mean, a proper archer maybe could, but I don't think it's illegal to jump on people's roofs. And if it is, well, come get me. Yeah. Whoop. Made it. Aha. Well, this house looks a lot bigger. Oh, I want one of that. Well, actually, I wanted the manor inside the city proper, but nah. Okay, wait for a messenger to arrive. Well, I can do donuts, or I could talk to a beggar.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Okay, so nothing.
Shadow hide you.
Okay, well, let's just do donuts until I find someone who is willing to talk. Or I could enter Myth. Oh, no, that's the wrong house. Methadel is asleep. Depending on the time of day, no. She's just out on quote-unquote work. Why is this house boarded up? What's inside? Rats? Mud traps? Aliens?
Hail.
Don't be the last to read today's black...
Yeah. So, well... Yep.
Greetings.
I mean, I do have some stuff to sell, so let's make our way to the market district. I do believe that... Why is the unicorn standing here and spazzing out halfway through the wall? Well, I suppose it's better than it trying to gain actual entry and thus facing the guards who likely would attack it. Okay, market district. That is two districts over, so we might as well go through the palace district. Yeah, the Green Emperor Way. Now, is it the way or the Emperor that's green? I don't know. It could be that the Emperor was an Orsimer. I would consider that a bit rude, but, well, is this Market District or is this no Elven Gardens? Wrong one. Though there are a couple of shops in the Elven Gardens. Sneeze. Had a bit of sunlight come in and just tickle my nostrils. Tickle my nostrils. Just right or wrong, depending on your... Okay, so we want a more general... What is this?
What's new with you?
I hear the legions.
Well, if no one is missing that, it's like armor, so that means it's easy to take with, and Well, we'll sell for a pretty penny. So the only idea here is simply to not earn some coin, maybe getting a bit rid of stuff in our inventory, but mainly to up our mercantile
It is good.
skill. Yes. But...
Can I interest you in some...
Heckle! I think we can push it a little further. Actually, let's see what you have. Imperial breaches. That's not bad. I mean, it doesn't provide any defense, so no, you cannot interest me in any of your wares. Base. I don't need that. Off you go.
And...
That is nice. 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 I could imagine that being useful. The Jewel of Romar has saved my bacon several times. That one is worth a lot more than 800, so yeah. That one I can sell. No. And none of these. Why am I carrying this? Off you go. No, none of these. Oh, actually.
A fine transaction.
Yes. Void salts, they're also pretty
You
valuable.
drive a
And,
hard bargain.
well, yeah.
That you drive
Aha!
a good price for a good another.
So that was perfect.
Return soon.
I upped my mercantile skill. Maybe I should actually check how high/low it is. It's not the lowest because that prize or title goes to alchemy. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. So, to skills. Nope, not those. Yes, my personality is very high. That's good. Actually, endurance is one of my lowest, along with intelligence and luck. Huh. Well, what do you know? Let's see. So, yeah, alchemy is at 22, which is not great, but... Ah, yes. So, even though it's above 100, it hasn't reached a natural 100, which is why the athletics is buffed, which is why it's green. Alteration 100. Destruction, illusion, mysticism, ooh, acrobatics 120. So that's not at 100 yet either. Mercantile is 35. Ugh. That's not great. Mysticism and illusion I can get because it's sort of thing like create light. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times, but I've even done less with mysticism, but well. Ooh, speechcraft is close to 50. That means that I will gain something at the next level. Not entirely sure what it is. Alchemy is close to 25, which hopefully could mean that the way it works here is I think that each step grants you more traits from a single ingredients. But there's far to 25. Okay, well, how's our inventory looking after that? Well, good, obviously. So we can't really do anything with these because Well, Fathis Ules, because Fathis Ulen was the wizard. They have the same front name and almost the same surname. Are they connected? Nah. We could also end the day and on a little action note. I don't know that we started off with a bit of action, but unless it's too late in the day, let's see, 6 p.m. and I believe the arena closes at, I want to say 9. So we're in good time for a match against some, I believe it's Minotaur Lords. Earn me a bit of coin. And more importantly, it will earn me stuff with my blade and as well with my light armor and thus my armorer. It's perfect. Besides, these Minotaurs, they don't have any ranged attacks as far as I remember. Even the Minotaur Lords are... So it's you I have to speak to, yes?
Well. Looks like you've reached your peak. Tell you what. You've got it. I'll have the...
Yeah. I mean, I could also fist them to death, but let's go with the blade. And if we level up with the blade, I'll go unarmed for the rest.
Good people of the Imperial City.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I could totally jump that.
You've come
If
to
there were
watch
a roof.
the Grand Champion battle some of Cyrodiil's fiercest creatures. Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out. Lower the gates! Yeah!
They're doing it hard. Ooh, blade skill increased. Why are they booing? This one down.
The Grand Champion is victorious! Esteemed Grand Champion.
Yeah, I cut you off. Time to listen to your bullshit. Well, we got our leveled blade. Let's see, do we get anything from... hand to hand is getting up there. Armor will likely... Once we are down... Yes! So that was 2 major skill level up. And that got me about a 5th of the way. So a total of 10 major skill level increases with a little... Alright. Oh, I need my reward.
Stop talking. Great show, great show.
3,570. Woo-hoo. Don't need it, but it's still nice. Let's take the long route
Good to see.
what? Gah!
Yes?
No.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't want your ear. Not one of them. Not both of them. I want none of your ears. Keep them. Really. Arboretum, we have no business here. There is
What's going on with
nothing
you?
to do.
They
It's
say
a
syndicates.
I have another message from the Grey Fox. You must be very important.
Did he just say massage with one S? I think he did. Huh. Well, what is the message?
The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganradel's house in Shedenhall.
Oh, well. That's at least fairly close. So, right. Well, in the next episode, I will meet you at Ganradel's house in Chedenhall. But until then, take care.